Hey guys, welcome back to Vince-Vell Customs. Today I'm sharing with you a pop culture shock Shin Akuma custom statue. Now, this Akuma isn't actually the Shin Akuma, this is actually the regular Akuma, but a client gave this to me and wanted to transform the broken, damaged statue into Shin Akuma. So, he was broken off at the ankles, and the whole idea was to sculpt sandals on him, repair the ankles, and make him into Shin Akuma, but a battle damaged type Shin Akuma. But he also had those gloves on, those sculpted gloves. So what I did was I chopped off those gloves and we wrapped a real rope around his hands. So I'll go over a little bit about everything and what we did, but it was a fun project, and he actually comes in and out of the base now, so he's actually not attached to the base. So it was not really too difficult, but it was a little bit time consuming trying to get this rope all situated around here and also the cloth and everything. So we'll go a little bit by little bit. So basically, he was broken off here and around in here, around the ankle and stuff. So I had to attach all this back off and resculpt it all. So as you can kind of see, he does come in and out by the pin here. So I actually pinned him up, and he goes in here pretty nicely now. So he goes in and out. So the sandals I sculpted on. So what I had to do was raise them up a little bit, sculpt out the bottom of the sandals, and I sculpted ropes onto the feet there. So as you can kind of see now, he's actually true to Shin Akuma, and actually Akuma who wears sandals. So as you can see around. Now onto his hands, he had sculpted gloves, and basically Akuma in Street Fighter 4 now has rope around his hand. So I was given this rope, and the client wanted to use this, but it had 3-prong rope. It was 3, and it was super thick. So what I did was I took out one of them and I wrapped it around. So the best way I came up with it was I drilled a hole into here and I drilled a hole into here, and I glued it in, wrapped the rope around, cut it, and glued it in there. And I had to glue it around specific areas, otherwise the rope would come off. So it was kind of a little difficult to come up with, but I really wanted to get that rope on there and make it stick. So as you can kind of see now, it's got real rope and it's worn out and it looks really good. So, and then of course he had the regular Akuma outfit, so he had to get tailored purple Shin Akuma outfit. So he contacted Adam, and his name is Ryu on some of the forums. He does a lot of cloth work. You can check out his YouTube channel. It's called NomadRyu. I'll link it in the description. So what they did was he made the whole entire outfit one solid piece. Actually, the jacket too actually wrapped around him, but we wanted to wear it down and make it battle damage. So it's kind of difficult if you actually just sewn an outfit that's kind of half and then flip it around and then cut it. So what Adam did was he actually has this all sculpted where it was going around there and it was going around here, sewn. So what I did was I kind of cut it all up, and then I tore it all up and ripped it and came up with everything. So this way it actually looks like a real jacket that's actually flipped over now. It's not just a piece of cloth that's actually done, because as you can see on the side from here, you can see it's actually sewn here and it's got the piece up around there, but now it looks like a real jacket that's actually ripped off. So let's get in a little bit closer for you guys so you can kind of see what we did. So as you can see right here, it's actually sewn in the inside, and you can see it is flipped here, so it's not just a cloth that's ripped. So what I did was I looked at Street Fighter 4's Ryu's alt, where he's all torn up. So I tried to copy all that, where this piece is all ripped up, and I sanded down and I torn it all up and everything. And then as the bottom of the feet jacket here, it actually went all the way down to his ankles, which was good because I was able to cut it and shred it all up. And then I kind of worn down the whole cloth around here and everything, so I gave it nice and ripped up look and all that. And as you can see around here in the back and everything. And as for him, he comes with actually 2 belts now. So we had the black belt that I made. I did the 3-prong, so it might be hard to think, but we also made a brown one, as you can kind of see. It's 3-pronged, and I tied it at the knots at the end. I had to glue it at the end because that's the only way I can get it. But so now, if you if you like the brown rope instead, you can use the brown rope, as you can see. So it's kind of a little bit of an extra option. So as you can see around the glove area, we got the rope on the hand. So now a little bit more true to Akuma now, as you can see, got the rope around and all that. And of course we tried to get with the sinister face, and I was given specific directions of what colors I wanted to use for the skin tone. and followed up the nice white grayish hair. Only darkest colors is the lines up in the hair, but I never went super black at the bottom. It's a shade of gray going all the way up to the white now. So, and of course dirty teeth, dirty eyes, give it really that old gritty look. So as you can see, the skin tones, a lot of different colors in there, not too dark in some of the areas. So really bring out the sculpt a lot more. And then we could check out the sandals a little bit more. So as the sandals, what I did was, once I got this, him sitting up nice and straight, and I got the sandals working out pretty good, and they fitting into the base well, I had to actually sculpt the ropes onto here, because we were going to put real ropes on there, but this rope that's on his hands just was not twisting right, and it just was not working at all. So it was best option just to sculpt it on and make it look you know, as close to the game as possible. And gave him the old fingernails, all worn up toenails and all that. So it worked out pretty cool. Fun project. Made him look closer to the game now, a little bit more realistic, a lot more color to him. So if you're a pop culture shock fan and you really like Akuma and you wish that he had the sandals, now we got one with sandals. Now, he is, when I did the skin tone, he is painted all the way. I didn't just like, you know, let's see if we go back a little bit more. I didn't actually just paint here to here and then this is all blank. So if you were actually to take off his cloth, you would see that I actually painted all the way up. So you can still get all details up around the knees and everything. So, you know, whoever wants to own this, if you didn't like it ripped here and you want to rip it more, if you wanted to rip some holes up around in here, or if you wanted to rip more through here, if you even wanted to take off the jacket, he's painted all the way down. Not so much around the crotch area, and I didn't actually paint the black undies on him. I just left it alone. I think it's better that way, just in case. So, but what I did though is as I was working on him, I did design him where this leg is actually glued in. So he's all one piece going down, but this piece is glued in. So when you put the pants on, you glue it in and he's there. So I designed it with a pin so I was able to actually stand him, paint him and everything, and then pop him out, get the pants on, drop in some glue, and then glue the leg back on. So that's kind of what I came up with. It was very difficult because that glue I have dries very fast. So if I didn't move fast enough, it could have set before I got it all the way in, and then I just would have had a hell of a time trying to get it out, but I worked as fast as I could. So he's all painted in Garage Kit flesh tones. So I really wanted to get that, you know, a lot of that detail. I wanted to pop out a lot of the veins going around. Now, I don't like painting Akuma and Street Fighter characters too realistic with showing the blues and reds in the veins, because when you look at the Capcom artwork and stuff, they really don't do that. They just kind of use the same colors just to make the veins pop out a little bit more. So I try to keep it as close and as true to the game as possible, because I just like the way they color their characters. So, you know, I got a lot of different colors of the Garage Kits. We got some regular Garage Kit flesh, we got some burnt sienna, I mixed in some pale transparent flesh, some pale bright flesh, transparent, and just gave him a nice, you know, look all around. So there you go. That is a custom Shin Akuma that is closer to the game in Street Fighter 4 as possible with sandals. So if you really like the statue, but you think that one thing's missing, it really is the sandals that's missing on them. You know, that's just, even in the Alpha series, it's always Akuma with the sandals on. So there you go. So we get back a little bit more. And hopefully you guys like the way he came out. Try to give him a really nice, you know, pop look to him, and really nice rope around the hands. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.